homeless or something, and all the people that I troll, like if they catch me like in the bathroom or like behind the building or something, and it's like 4 or 5 guys.
You're harmless. You're harmless.
Yeah, but do you think
anything's wrong? Thank you, Legacy.
Do you think that I would be able to beat all those guys?
Like this? Like that? To beat them? No, you don't. You wouldn't need to. You wouldn't need to. Because nobody's gonna hurt you. So you don't need to worry about it.
I don't know, baby girl. You look like you got some boxing skills over there.
Of course I do. What's up, Hershey White?
Did you get a lot of fights in school? No, you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I have boxing skills. My ex-husband was a boxer.
Well, I think you told me that. Yeah, I think you said that. Was he okay? So he was pretty good, huh, man?
Mm-hmm.
So you know what? So your next partner, he got to at least come up to that level, right? He got to be able to box. You know what I'm saying, right? Do some kung fu like.
No, he just needs to love me. That's it. Love me and take care of me. That's all.
Just love you.
Just love me and take care of me. That's it. That's it. Just be able to fight. No, we grown. We're not doing that.
Right. You want him to love you a long time. Long time.
No, he just needs to love me, period. All the time. All the time. Not sometime, not nighttime, not daytime. All the time. Not just good times. All the time. Good and bad. Mm-hmm. All the time. That's all. Not playing around. Right? We're not joking around. We're not playing with that.
I see. You're on a mission.
Mm-hmm.
I see you on a mission. Mission impossible.
No, it's definitely possible. Definitely possible.
Of course it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just pulling your leg, that's all.
Huh?
I'm just pulling your leg, that's all.
I know. But it's definitely possible. Reachable, obtainable. Here. Can I ask who you believe in? What you mean who? Who? What do you mean who?
That's who you believe in. I believe in miracles.
What do you mean who? What do you mean who I believe in? I believe in me and you?
Because I believe in you and me.
Do you have a God?
Do you have a God?
Do you believe in God? Yes, I believe in God, if that's what you're asking. Do you have a God? Tell him, Jatika. Tell him.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I love that flower.
Thank you. It's this one is a real flower from the bush outside.
I thought they all were real.
Is leading and having control the same thing? Is leading and having full control the same thing?
No, it's not the same thing.
Okay, tell me.
So I think I'll come back.
Okay. Is leading and having full control the same thing? Chat. Is leading and having full control the same thing?
So I think when you're talking about control, that's someone trying to force their objectives and their perspectives on a person. They're trying to force it. And I think leading is more of you're taking the example, you're taking a necessary step to move in a certain direction, and through love and leading that way, that person will follow your leadership. They will see you're making. They will follow it. You know, you don't have to force it. It's a natural thing that would happen, right? So you don't want to, shouldn't have to force it. If you're leading and you're leading effectively, people will follow that leadership. Is my thoughts on it.
So basically, you're saying one is imposed upon. One is imposed upon.
Right. It's kind of like, okay,
What do you mean? It depends on how you get that control, Matthew.
You look at some of the tyrants, like take Hitler. He had full control, right? He was a leader, but look how it was a dictatorship. It was control. It was force. It was a force within. So some men, if they are, some men lead. Some men try to control their women. They try to, like you were saying before in your stream. You said you don't want somebody trying to tell you how to be, how to do. When you meet someone, obviously there are differences, but you're basically accepting that person for who they are, flaws and strengths and weaknesses, and you're accepting them for that. And you don't try to change it. You don't try to change them. You love them, and you grow together. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's my thought on it.
Yeah, and I think that when you're in tune with each other, when you're on the same frequency, it's like a dance. It's like a dance that you guys are. It's like a lifelong dance that you have with your partner. That you are taking the lead, because I want to. I'm allowing you to. I'm submitting myself to you. I'm surrendering because I'm just trusting you.
Hello?
Don't want women to work because they want the woman to depend on them, Shaw? Is that what you're saying? Depend on them for their livelihood, for control?
I kind of agree with that statement. I think, if I were to say, if you and I were together, I would say, hey, you don't have to work. That's a choice. You wouldn't have to. But if you said you wanted to work, then, I would support that. But some men don't want their women to work because they like that, the dependence, like to be the control, be able to control that person. So you have to come through me to get any kind of finances, to get everything is being operated through me. So you have to come through me. So that kind of control. So, I think you should, like you said, it's a dance. You should work together as a team and build together. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Michael, what's going on with your internet?